Good morning, sir. Myself Ayushi Padhi, and this is my model of terrace farming. As we all know that India is a land of agriculture and one of the most populated country in the world, we must have to acquire knowledge about the geomatter of our country as well as economical aspect. India has particularly a large agricultural sector, while the sector share of GDP has halved in the past 30 years to around 15%. It still employs around half of India's workforce and accounts for much of the volatility in Indian GDP. Even today, the situation is still the same, with the entire economy being sustained by the agriculture, which is the main stage of villages. It contributes 16% of the overall GDP and accounts for employment of approximately 52% of the Indian population. That's why it is said that agriculture is the main stage of Indian economy. Now, I would like to explain about my project based on terrace farming. At first, I would like to explain what exactly terrace farming is and how it is done. Do you know what is terrace farming? Okay, let me tell you. So first, you need to understand that this type of farming is done on mountainous region. This type of farming terraces or steps are built on the mountains so that flat surface can be created. After creating such flat surface, farmer grows crops on the mountains, and this is called terrace farming. Terrace farming was invented by the Inca people who lived in the South American mountains. The Incas built their aqueduct system so well that it is still used today. The most important crops that are grown in terrace farming are rice, wheat and barley. Countries that practice terrace farming. Terrace farming is mostly practiced in the rice-growing countries such as China, Japan, the Philippines, Vietnam and other parts of South Asia. The Indonesian island is particularly well known for the large areas of rice terrace. How does terrace farming work? Terrace farming is a technique followed in hills. It is done by cutting flat white steps near the slopes of the mountains to plant trees. The flat white steps do not allow the water to flow down freely and take away the topsoil. The flat surface helps retain water on the surface for the plant's growth, preventing soil erosion. Terrace farming is a labor-intensive task, but it is highly beneficial. Do you know how many types of terrace farming are there? There are two types of terrace farming: graded terrace and level terrace. Graded terrace. These terraces are completely flat and are designed with a slight slope along their length to quit water to a safe outlet, preventing soil erosion. These terraces are also called channel type of terraces. Level terrace. These terraces are completely flat and are designed to hold water for a long time. These terraces are suitable for the areas that have irregular rainfall. Advantages of terrace farming. Sedimentation and water pollution are reduced. Water remains in place for long enough for heavy particles to settle, preventing soil erosion and water accumulation. It is also known as step farming, which is a type of farming that reduces soil erosion. Increase low farmability and productivity. Reduce rainfall that prevents soil erosion. Increase the diversity of ecosystem. Disadvantages of terrace farming. There is a need of huge inputs of labor to construct and maintain the terrace. As it is expensive, hence it is labor intensive. There are high rains in the hilly areas causing an overflow of water, and seldom the flow becomes too dangerous that it can wash away anything with it. Disruption of water circulation, deterioration of soil quality, soil erosion after terrace abandonment. Points to prefer this project.